It's week 3, and we are about to be at the midpoint of the LCS season with TSM sitting 3-3 to start the week. We've got a really big game against Evil Geniuses coming up, and I think it's time that we talk some TSM. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Talking TSM. I'm Robert Haynes, your host and your guide into the world of TSM's LCS team. Man, I had to try to remember that one from deep in this noggin. I haven't done that opening in a while, and I figure it's our last split together, at least with TSM in the LCS. And why not bring that out at least one more time? I might even do it for the last episode. I have no idea yet, but regardless, we do have a really important week coming up. We're 3-3, right in the thick of things. One great week, not even just a good week, one great week is all it would take for us to be right up there near the top of the LCS. We're only 2 games back right now of first place Cloud9 and Evil Geniuses, and I think that's a good time for us to hop real quickly into our question of the week before we talk about the game against Evil Geniuses. Question of the week is, how do you think Boogie is doing? Personally, I'm surprised by how well I think he's doing. I don't think he's great. I think he's been solid-ish. He's high risk, high reward, guys. I mean, that's just who he is. He reminds me of a more controlled version of Dardoch right now, just in terms of his risky plays, his aggressiveness. But I think he is more aware of where his teammates are than Dardoch was, and a little less risky. I've really enjoyed seeing him grow from last split to this split. He hasn't needed a player as storied and as veteran as Maple to kind of cover up for his weaknesses. It seems like now he's kind of on his own. I would really have loved to have seen what Maple could do with him. But hey, Insanity's been playing well, and we can all hope that by the time that this comes out, Insanity will still be the guy that's playing for us. Like I said, we're playing Evil Geniuses. And oh, by the way, let me know in the comment section below what you guys think of Boogie. But moving on, Evil Geniuses. This team has been arguably the biggest surprise in the LCS. I would say it's them, us, and Dignitas. Well, in FlyQuest, I guess. I don't know. There's been a lot of surprises, a lot of unexpected results. And Evil Geniuses are certainly one of them. They have played really, really well, in my opinion. I've loved what I've seen out of JoJo in particular, but I think Armeo and even Unforgiven have really surprised everybody. They took pieces that nobody wanted, right? I mean, Revenge was cast away from Immortals. Armeo hasn't been up in the LCS in years and has been dominating in Challenger. You know, Unforgiven was a true castaway from the LEC after what I thought was a solid first couple splits, not a great second one especially, but he's really proven himself to be one of the better ADCs in the LCS. And then Ayla, the him versus Vulcan stuff has been absolutely hysterical, and one of, I think, the best like rivalries and outspoken disliking of each other that I've ever seen in the LCS. I just love it so much. As always, I got my player to focus on, and I'm going to be starting with Jojo Pyun. Listen, guys, he's playing at an MVP caliber level for me. I know a lot of people probably think I'm stupid, crazy, like, oh, there's all these other players and teams that are doing well. Like, he is the catalyst, okay? I've been making the comparison on my power rankings. If you guys haven't gone and watched those, please give them a quick look for me. I would really appreciate it. But I just think JoJo is playing like Jamie Tart right now from Ted Lasso Season 3. Minor spoilers, just in the fact that like they come up with a new strategy and the focus ends up being around Jamie Tart and how he, tells the team to play through him, right? It allows him to not just take the ball and score all the time, but allows him to dish it out to everybody else as well and just kind of be the guy, the true catalyst, as I've been using that word, for the team. And I believe that JoJo is that guy for this team right now. And If you can find a way to shut him down or at least dampen his effect on the rest of the game, then I think you have a chance. And that's why I'm going to be looking at Insanity. Most of the time, I don't do like mirror matchups when looking at who is important for them and who is important for us, because I think there's generally a lot of matchups in the games that are important to take a look at. This one is the most important one, though, because while I do think that the rest of Evil Geniuses are playing well, I think if you shut down JoJo, I think you just win the game outright against them. Insanity, I think, is going to be that guy or he's going to have to be that guy who makes that happen, because, while Boogie and Hanser and I think the bot lane with Wild Turtle and Chime can hold their own, if Insanity is not able to take advantage of JoJo leaving the lane or following him and taking advantage of the team fight or just straight up winning lane, then it's going to get bad for TSM, especially around, the different Baron objectives and dragons, right? So I'm going to really be looking at Insanity to come out, play strong as he has. He's tied for third right now in kills in the LCS for mid laners, which I think is amazing. And I believe that he's only going to get stronger, especially hopefully once they announce that he's going to be the starter indefinitely. Nothing against Ruby, but Insanity's playing well enough. I really thought Insanity was a much better mid laner than most people thought, and I only feel like more time is going to make him stronger. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I am going to pick us getting a loss here, though. Let me know if you agree with that or not, but I just don't. I don't think shutting down JoJo is as easy as I'm even making it seem here. I think, again, Evil Geniuses are playing really well right now. And until somebody pokes a hole and finds their true weakness, I just don't know that's going to be us. Once that is seen, I think we have a decent chance against them. But for right now, I just don't think it's going to happen. But again, tell me I'm wrong in the comments section below. And with that, I'll catch you guys on the next one.